All right. Hey, we're trying to do a demo of some Animatics work, a little connection issues. So I'm going to try just recording pretty much from where we left off. To get to this point, one has done their audio in a program that lends itself to that. So that could be Adobe Premiere, probably recommended. And then you're going to go to Window in Photoshop, Window Timeline, in order to open up this window here. Upon arriving, you're going to see Create Video Timeline. You'll need to click on that before you can do any of this fun stuff, which includes bringing in your audio. So you can import audio, I believe is what it looks like to begin. Might be add audio. So if you've done your kind of mixing in the other program, this will have your track complete. But you can probably do multiple tracks too, by the looks of it. So I created a background, and I considered carefully what the value of that was going to look like. It had the tone in it, had the white here. I shaded the underside of the car. I'm supposed to be sitting on a car here, so that you can tell where he begins and the rest of it ends. He also has a color fill. Partial. Looks like we need to get a little bit of fill up in here yet. You can see that I'm writing on this layer. If I were to solo it, I believe I can do it like that. It's like I'm pretty close. Pretty full. Okay. And that's fine until he changes poses. So his little squash here dictates that we're going to need to do a little split on that. So let's go ahead and make a new fill for him here. Again with the B for brush. And it's currently set to something called onion skin. If I leave that off, then I can see exactly what I'm doing. It's actually blending the current frame with the previous frame. So you can see where you've been, which is important for sort of keyframe animating. Might be a good idea to label these Frank Fill 1, Frank Fill 2, and Fill 1 actually covers picture 1 and picture 2 because his body isn't changing. Okay. Next, I'm getting to this new pose here, which is our third beat if we listen to the playback here.
Frank, are you sure you want to do this? I'm already up here. Yeah, but this is foolish. Get Weathers to do it. Your double doesn't get paid if he's not on screen.
Okay. So during this time, he is about to, according to my previs here, he's about to put his hand on his bridge of his nose to be upset. So we need a full new pose here. We're going to be on Frank copy 3. You can see that I've got no fill underneath him. And I might go in a bit. I might exchange to the black swatch. Check the size of my pen. And be prepared for a pretty full redo on this arm, I think. Let's do something like that. Okay. So, maybe, tell you what, let's do it in 2. So there's hand part 1. This is arm at least. And he's got short sleeves, so I gotta get the short sleeves in there. And he's covering himself there. He's got pretty beefy fingers today. Okay. Look at those two. I don't want that move to be very long.
Get Weathers to do it.
Maybe right about there. I can split it again with that little switchy switch there, and I'll go back and I'll do his fill again in a second. Let's make sure my onion skins is on, because as I do now, Make sure I deselect everybody so I can get back to just drawing on the one. I'll be able to see where I was and where I'm going to be. And I believe we're going to have to redo quite a bit of this. So let's just clear the runway for it. Okay, so maybe it's not... oh, he's kind of chubby. There you go. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's give him one more. Let's put that one more time. And, okay, so for this one, let's go. I'm going to change quite a bit of it here. Yeah, boy. You know what? I'm going to change it all. That should be good. All right, so he's going to raise his... Let's get that just right. I have to look at my reference again because I knew I was going to have trouble. Yeah, to get that thumb on astride his nose, that's kind of a different, slightly different situation here. All right. So thumbs here. Okay. Let's move whole head up a bit. And I set shoulders up a little high. Dog's excited about that. Pretty much right on in there. Ooh, that's terrible, but bowler. One more time. Bowler's tough because it's flat sides. Oh boy, that shoulder went up quick. All right, so he's going for a pretty full body shift here. This will be interesting to see the change. All right, that can kind of stay the same. That can go over here. Now it's getting a little confusing, and it might be. He's holding his nose. Okay, so maybe not great, but let's get the fills in there anyway. Okay, so that's a good fill. I would just make a new layer. I'm sitting down here to do it so that it's easy to drop it right in. And I think I'll switch off my the dog. Switch off my guy. Onion skinning. I was going to say onion rings. That's wrong. And there's pose 1. I'll advance. Pose 2 will work just fine. Pose 3 is a trouble spot. So I think I'll just split it, select it, delete it, draw it. Not great on the anatomy front, but let's take a look here. Lots of layers here. Get that shrunk down so you can see it.
Frank, are you sure you want to do this? I'm already up here. Yeah, but this is foolish. Get Weathers to do it. Your double doesn't get paid if he's not on screen.
Okay, so that he's going to hold that pose. This is a perfect situation to demonstrate this. I got to find the beginning of that. It's back over here, so we need to actually stretch that out. Make that run a lot longer.
If he's not on screen. It won't work.
All right, here's time for some onion skinning. Let's get what is probably his last pose. Save it as we go. And I'm going to be sitting on the right layer. Ooh, we need a new frame. All right, so my goal with this is to make him as dejected as possible. So let's go with a full. backwards. Okay. And I need some fill-in. Make sure we're on our first frame there. Split that. Select it. Delete it. Exchange. Fill it in. Big broad strokes here. Turn off that onion skinning. And
Frank, are you sure you want to do this? I'm already up here. Yeah, but this is foolish. Get Weathers to do it. Your double doesn't get paid if he's not on screen. It won't work. Let's just get on with it. You look scared. I'm not. Look scared. Work. Let's just get on with it. You look scared.
all right, one last pose. Let's rock it here. So that's deleted all. Pew. And onion skinning back on so we can see where to go. I'm going to zoom in a little bit to make sure we're sitting on the right frame. Remember, I got to be sitting right on it in order to. I've obviously lost my labeling here. All right, exchange it to black, shrink it back down to the proper size. Too big.
I'm not scared. It's
One more. It's addictive. I'm going to keep going. I want to know what he's going to do. How far back can his head go? No. Big arms, come on. There's the undo, thank you. Oops, lost a bow tie in the process here. Easy to go back and fix. So, fix that. So it's very, I don't know if it's a good performance, but it's a performance. Now all we need to do is finish those fills. It's not settings, it's off. Enable. There we go.
Frank, are you sure you want to do this? I'm already up here. Yeah, but this is foolish. Get Weathers to do it. Your double doesn't get paid if he's not on screen. It won't work. Let's just get on with it. You look scared. I'm not scared. It's my concentrating face. Will you please call action?
You know what? I'm not against this idea. Command J, we got a spare. Layer 2, copy 3. Let's get it in the right order. Put that up there.
I'm not scared. It's my concentrating face. Will you...
And you can go back to that pose.
Scared. I'm not scared. It's my concentrating face. Will you please call action?
And in fact, split, delete it. We'll go back to this guy because it says it all. That attitude. All right. Fills aside, here's what it looks like.
Frank, are you sure you want to do this? I'm already up here. Yeah, but this is foolish. Get Weathers to do it. Your double doesn't get paid if he's not on screen. It won't work. Let's just get on with it. You look scared. I'm not scared. It's my concentrating face. Will you please call action?
Okay. So, pretty quickly, we've got a bit of a performance in there. Do all your fills, finish the other shots, render video. Upon doing this, it's going to ask us some stuff. Where do we want to put it? We'll put it out to there. Yeah, let's leave it there. I don't know what that is. Here's where we could probably change our frame rate. That's our frame size type. It's all set to go. Not sure what that's popping up. You can't see it, but it did it. Threw it up in the other window there. So let's assume we got it. Get that out of there, and let's go bring it into Premiere if it rendered where I think it rendered. This has audio. I wouldn't necessarily need to use it. I could just drop in my video only because I've already got the audio over here.
Frank, are you sure you want to do this? I'm already up here. Yeah, but this is foolish.
You can see that the size is a little different. It's because I had made a slightly smaller size. We can go to sequence settings here. Let's really fix it. So leave that. I guess we can go there. 1280. Must have some kind of. That fits just right.
Frank, are you sure you want to do this? I'm already up here. Yeah, but this is foolish. Get Weathers to do it. Your double doesn't get paid if he's not on screen. It won't work. Let's just get on with it. You look scared. I'm not scared. It's my concentrating face. Will you please call action?
Okay, so a lot more to do, but that's the pipeline. Once we have it in here, we can go export, which is under File, Export Media, and now we need to not be audio only. We need to have video and audio selected. The H.264 presets are pretty good. You could use the hardcore high quality one here, but for uploading to something like the assignment, we could do this Vimeo, we could do the YouTube. Just look for one that has the same size and shape. So here I got a 720p. That's good to go. Export that and you're off and running. Boom. Ish.